Why are you single? Self-denial, refusal, and maybe shock. The story is quite simple and easy. I proposed to a girl in middle school to go out on a date. She refused and told me to forget that she even exists. I had a huge crush on her, and because of me being the top student, and her being the prettiest girl, things got too public and my reputation kinda got damaged. I questioned myself later on, what went wrong? I just couldn't process the idea of being refused and denied. Heck, though it was as simple as maths. Turns out I was wrong. Since then, everything about love and relationship became nothing more than a joke. I don't believe in it anymore. I received many requests and dates from other girls, but refused all of them, to the point being called that cold-hearted nerd. From time to time, I have instant crushes on random girls but rapidly hate them for any simple and stupid reason. I'm told it's a defensive psychological reflex. I'm an introvert, book lover, and a math student. I guess I'll dedicate my life for my family. Despite the fact that in our culture, being unmarried is a bit shameful, I guess that will be my way. I want to be single currently. Was mentally/emotionally abused by my past 2 partners. Have all but lost faith in the opposite sex at this point and am not interested in dating again. I use Reddit. I'm too scared of accidentally sexually harassing a woman to ask one out. 'Cause I recently broke up from a 6-year relationship. I still love my ex. She broke up with me over 3 years ago now because she decided to start sleeping with my best friend at the time. I even forgave her for it, but she just ended it. No one is attractive for some reason. I only want her. Because I'm amazing and the only person I need is myself. Genuinely don't think that I'm ready for a relationship. To be really honest, I haven't yet experienced the need of being in a relationship. And every relationship I get into, it seems the female is a total gold digger. So mostly me realizing I have extremely shitty taste in girls. Because I'm asexual and probably aromantic, and I don't know if I'll ever find someone to be companionate with. Why not? I don't look for relationships because I'm genuinely not interested in being in one. I don't feel like sparing the time and effort for the possibility of a mediocre reward. Have been for 29 years. Don't think it's changing anytime soon, lol. I'm fat, ugly, depressed, broke, and crippling self-esteem issues, and I don't want kids. I wouldn't want someone like me. The right person hasn't come along. Why aren't you? There's a girl I like, first one I've liked in that way in years. We clicked to the point of everyone, and I mean everyone, thinking we are dating, and those of them who don't think she also likes me. Issue is I'm too socially awkward to act on it at all, and so is she. So even if she did like me, she wouldn't do shit ABT it, and I'm really stuck on what to do here. Like, on one hand, all these people as couples do seem really happy together and I do really like her, but on the other hand, what if she says no and it ruins our friendship? I mean, like, who would say yes? In fairness, I'm an ugly ass bastard with fuck all of a personality. I choose to be. Nowadays, the men I like never like me back. I missed my chance at dating in college because I was too insecure to reciprocate attention even when it was obvious he was into me. Also, I'm significantly less attractive as an adult than a teen. Other women look great at size 10, but my face and limbs are too petite to go above size 6 without looking bloated. I look like some sort of berry with legs. I was just broken up with frown. I want to get a girlfriend but at the same time don't want to. I struggle with my weight. I don't wanna date until I'm where I want to be. I mean, I do, but I gotta do the weight thing first. Every girl that has liked me enough to go out with me is either messed in the head or is with multiple guys at once, and the rest that like me are competent enough to be gay because every other guy they know is an asshole. Because I'm ugly and can't find a GF. I feel so sorry for all the people in here that put I'm ugly as a reason. I also feel terrible for the people who just won't put themselves out there. You are attractive to someone, but you'll never know unless you make it known that you are attracted to someone. You all need to learn to be optimistic, go into it expecting a yes, but not stalkery, i.e. accept no as a whole S answer. Not in a good place, emotionally, to have a relationship. Just kind of everything. I tell myself it's because I like it better that way, but in reality I'm not in shape, not very attractive, have no personality, limited interests, don't understand people, and I'm fairly selfish. I've never really been able to connect with other people and I kinda have no desire to now. Extreme lack of confidence and anxiety. I don't feel like dating at 13. Either I don't think I'm good enough for them and I'm wrong. Or they agree. I never have good timing. The last man I liked me as well, but our timing with communicating that was off, and he is now in a committed relationship and we remain close friends. This has happened more times than I can count. I just never seem to get it right and remain alone, but at least I'm surrounded by love. I have a hard time opening up to people and expressing my interest in others. Add in being awkward and not being a romantic type, and it's hard to make women interested. Because I can't take proper care of myself. So that I'm always ready to mingle. Smile. No one would have me. Drunk Arthur Morgan, 1899. I'd cry, but I'm not into romance. I rather live a work greater than home life. I'm an idiot and have trouble honestly expressing how I feel, and I'm bad at communication and I have bad self-esteem. Socially awkward plus obsessed with anime girls plus most annoying kid in my high school equals me being single. Dated my way through codependent, unhealthy relationships before. Finally realized that I subconsciously sought after people who, in a way, continued my childhood trauma. Now I'm single, figuring myself out first. I've always been really awkward when talking to women, in casual, non-business situations, if I'm interested in them. Literally anyone else, I can talk to / interact with easily. It doesn't help that almost all the dating I did when I was in high school, when I was moderately successful at these things, was helped immensely by my then best friend being a really good wingman. Nowadays, I have no idea how to even get to the starting line. Like, if I don't have a specific reason to talk to someone, I find it impossible to strike up a conversation. The court said I have to be. My past relationships were rough for me, and admittedly I'm a pretty sensitive guy when it comes to my feelings, and so communication was very important to me. She didn't seem to think so. This happened a lot in my teens and young adulthood. Since then I've locked that door. I've had fun the last few years and learnt a lot about myself, but now 32 years old I'm starting to miss the feelings of love, care and responsibility you share with someone. I have good financial wits and will travel the world with no strings attached. A mix of how TF do I meet PPA and needing to work on myself. Because I can keep secrets from my wife and my wedding ring slips off easily. This is a joke, and jokes like this are why I'm single. Last relationship was sophomore year of high school. We're still on good terms, but I didn't think it was going to last because we had different end games. Junior year, I tried. Met someone I was interested in, but long story short, it went so poorly that I was in a funk that lasted through the whole year. Senior year, I was dealing with too much stuff to even think about dating. College was kind of the same, though there was a girl whose hints I missed. I'm clueless when it comes to subtle hints. Couldn't find what I wanted to do at college, so I am taking an extended break to find my niche, save some money, and find what I'm looking for. As of now, I'm on the verge of moving, so dating isn't in the cards until after that's done, but there's a former co-worker that I liked, and honestly still do, and I'm currently wondering if it's worth telling her I liked her, even though it won't go anywhere since I'm moving. I never left my room and I don't usually talk to other people. Can you blame me? I'm loser. Ugly. Because my standards and expectations are too high, and I've come to terms with the fact that I'd rather be content and single for the rest of my life than settle for less than perfect, which might now even exist, so I'd hate to put that pressure on someone. I am single because I want to be. My wife won't let me date other women Macron ___/Macron. Because her parents convinced her I'm a horrible human being. As to why I'm still single? I don't know how to approach this new girl and don't have the courage to do anything. My wife passed away and I'm still like almost a year later. I find modern dating exhausting, but most of my relationships happen randomly.